Hey everybody, this is John here, aka Press Bubbles. So once again, welcome to my laboratory. In today's edition of Pokemon Unite, we're going to focus on the character Blissey. Now, if you may notice in the stats right away, Blissey has the worst offense, scoring, and mobility out of all the Pokemon. It is just bad. But what makes Blissey such a tier 1 Pokemon has to do with both its endurance to survive and the support. Because Blissey is one of very few Pokemon in this game right now, or probably the Pokemon in this game, that heals. And that's the point of Blissey. You can make an attack, you can make it a stats ability, but the best build that majority of people have played with Blissey, and we're going to demonstrate tonight, has to do with its healing factor. So, which routes would you start out with? Well, first of all, Blissey is not in jungle, so he's not going the yellow route, which is middle. Blissey can go top route, which if it's doing for the 2-1-2 lineup, it'll be okay. But Blissey's main role is to go down on the bottom routes, the blue routes. Why? Because Blissey's role is to heal your main companions that are trying to take out Dread, Zapdos, and Rotom. So how do we go about getting that Blissey to the max ability we can possible? Well, let's talk about the abilities. First, when you start the game, you're at level 1, and you're going to focus on just Pound. Heal Pulse is just there, you can use it, but it's going to go away very shortly. Pound is the area effect, so as soon as you start attacking those AP Pawns, you can hit the 2 at the same time, which will help accelerate your chances of leveling up faster. As soon as you get to level 4, you evolve right into Blissey, which is our main character. Blissey has 2 abilities during that time. Don't focus on Safeguard. There's a build you could do for that, but we're not talking about that today. We're talking about the most consistent build, and that's what Soft Boil. Now, Soft Boil does is it basically takes that ache and goes, you know what, I'm going to go heal you. And it heals your allies, and heals yourself. So, Blissey's support is to just heal, heal, heal. And what's great about that is if your teammate is down, getting hurt by somebody, or trying to knock somebody out, well, just give them some of the healing. You might survive that matchup just because of Blissey. And maybe between Blissey and healing, Blissey still does double slap. It still attacks, so it still does damage. But let's go up to the next stage, the level 6. You have Egg Bomb, and you have Helping Hand. Egg Bomb is a great move, and good for Blissey if you want to just go for that Michael Jordan 3-pointer, and you got that Dreadnought hit. Boom. Swoosh, you got that Rotom. Boom, you got that Zapdos. But right now, with that Soft Boil, we need to combine it with Helping Hand. Because just like Soft Boil, we're trying to focus on the health and healing process, we got Helping Hand that focuses on the boost of speed and attack for all your allies around you. So as long as your allies are near you when you use that ability, boom, everybody feels like they're a Super Saiyan. Once you get to level 8, you build up your last and final move, which is your Unite move called Bliss Assistance. As you can see the shape of it on the screen, it looks like a big heart. Blissey goes to the nearest ally that needs support and gives them basically the biggest heal and boost of their life. And goes, boom, you are now a Super Saiyan 2. And at this point in time, you go around and your character moves super fast, everybody gets a big speed boost, and you heal. The best time to use this is when you have a big battle, like a 3-on-3, crucial, getting Dreadnought. You have to decide when that happens, but when it does, the miracle comes out of Blissey. And that's pretty much the essence of what Blissey is. You're doing attacks, and it does potentially once in a while you do knock out Pokemon, but it's about healing your allies, being with your allies. Blissey does not go by herself. Blissey has to be with allies. That's the main thing. Now, in terms of items, I find that the 3 items you should always use is Buddy Barrier, because with allies you have a high defense. You want to give your buddies 40% defense because I have maxed level 30. I prefer to use Assault Vest because it reduces the reduction of damage taken on Blissey, so I can survive a little longer. And Leftovers, because after a big battle and you're trying to heal yourself, Leftovers is just giving that little more heal since you have high HP. Outside of that, we also use the eject button because we want to teleport away if we need to, or get close as we can to our allies to assist when needed. But outside of that, we're going to go ahead and show you how this moveset will work. Starting off, we get pound and do the eject button to try to get as fast as we can to level up. People think it's funny when I choose to use the eject button right away, and the reason why I do is because it's trying to do as much damage as I can, just like that. I do the area effect of pound and I'm trying to hit both at the same time to save time. Again, we're trying to do as fast as we can possible to get this, but we might have trouble right now. The Gibble player is going upward, that's fine. Again, we don't want to be by ourselves, so the Gibble player not understanding the strategy, but we're going to go ahead and get our soft boil going. He's a new player who probably doesn't understand to use the down button to again, we're trying to stop as much as we can and get some knockouts here. And we're going to double team this Gibble. Yep, he runs away. Nope. And we do got Crustle, one of our allies down here. And we got both our main moves at this point, and we're going to show how boosting our allies' powers, so just like that, could help us in these situations where we could do some damage. And we get another little boost. Heal. As you see, as we run away, we could definitely do some damage. And we're going again, as we're doing a damage acceleration, we're trying to knock out this Absol and Mr. Mime. And that's where we use the eject button to get away. Even though we are healing, and I'm healing to do leftovers, that's why we continuously want to make sure we stay with our allies and assist them as much as you can, but at the same time with these bees, take full advantage of trying to do damage, because when Blissey does Helping Hand, it also boosts Blissey too. And we got Dreadnought right now, so hopefully our allies realize this. We can go down here and get Dreadnought done. But I also want to knock out the Ring because that is a major score later on. So I got two of my allies down here, which is great. I'm going to go ahead and heal. There you go. Get your little status boost. Again, I shouldn't go by myself, but for right now, I want my allies to realize that we need some support down here. Come on. I have Absol over here who can assist me. If I can't, he gets down here. And unfortunately, my ally is just trying to focus on scoring. But we are demonstrating the resilience of Blissey. I could have just moved towards my healing area and probably took those hits. Well, since my allies are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and assist what's going on top. Looks like my partners are all trying to get their points, which is good. So even though they need my help, it's always good to see if there's assistance happening. You use the eject button to try to get out of the situation as much as you can. And my helping hand will help my ally knock these Pokemon out. And right there, 1, 2, 3 combination, we got them all duked out. Gengar is focusing on scoring, that's fine. We'll go ahead and focus on trying to get this knocked out. I'm heading towards top because I want to get towards Rotom. And try to help my ally as much as I can possible. Okay. And we are together try and knock this out before. Yes, he tried to get my partner, but he got me instead, which is okay. I can take these hits. And again, as I'm assisting my partner, I'm also healing myself as well as my partner. Because it's always a good thing. So right now we're trying to support the Rotom. Give it the power boost. And we got Rotom in, so we're going to go ahead and go for the scores, which broke their shield. So I'm going back down to see that my Absol was there, and I do see a Gabite running around, so we're going to see if we can try to conflict this Gabite. Okay, so we're not dealing with that right now. Let's go ahead and deal with.
I convinced NFL teams to turn to cold water washing with Tide.
As you see, I can still do damage to these really big powerhouse Pokemon.
Fans join in, they can save up to $150 on their energy bill.
Looks like it just made the
But it looks like we're gonna go ahead and get into a nice little battle here.
Energy savings based on average usage from hospital.
And see how I keep my allies strong and surviving? As long as I build my stats, I can do a lot to help my allies out. And also help to escape. There's not enough time to so I'm going to go ahead and use my power to heal as much as possible, and we're going to knock out a lot of their guys. Alright, come on. We did a lot of damage, but they're going to be coming back. We need to get these knockouts. So again, we're getting a little boost from my allies, which we got it. We're going to go ahead and go straight forward, giving everybody their ally boost. And since my team's together, we're all going to be able to score at the same time. And because of that, the team surrenders. Blissey did its job. Look at the score difference there. Now when we go over the stats, like I was stating before, we will notice on the stats Blissey, even though it's not supposed to knock out Pokemon, has knocked out 5 and assists on 8. We scored 168 points, which is tremendous, and look at the overall team, we all are balanced out. I think that's really good. If you look at the review battle, let's see, score details. You can see that we're pretty consistent majority of times when we came to scoring overall. So we were scoring, healing, scoring, knocking out Pokemon. As opposing team, they just weren't catching up. Overall, Blissey is a healer. People can make Blissey a combat Pokemon, and there are builds that do that. But the build I'm trying to tell you right now, and I'm trying to showcase to you, is Blissey was standing up against 2 Pokemon before it got knocked out, but it took like 20 seconds for him to do so. Why? Because we got Assault Vest that gave resistance and high and more HP on top of leftovers. I was gaining HP. So Blissey can still take the hits and defend your wall, defend your rings. It's overall, it's a good Pokemon, good healer, good filling. But I hope this was a good result of matchup to convince you how good a Blissey ability you could have. But until then, I hope you guys have fun, and I'll see you guys next time.